Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 3. So, last time we had Itadori officially accepted into Jujutsu Tech. He is staying right next to Fushiguro's room, and we now know that his execution has been put on a hold in order for him to consume all 20 fingers of Suzuna. So... yeah, that's gonna be a thing, I suppose. We're gonna be, I don't know how long it's gonna be going on, like multiple seasons, the end of the season, I don't know. But we have that goal in mind anyway. He consumed his second finger too in the last episode and managed to control the power, but he still every now and then has Suzuna coming out and talking via a mouth that just pops up somewhere on his flesh, and that bothers me. But yeah, we had some cool fighting. I loved seeing Gojo versus Suzuna a little bit, just like how badass he is. Gojo claims that he could take Suzuna at his full power. I don't know. Part of me thinks it was just a ploy to reassure Itadori, but maybe Gojo really is that powerful. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I imagine now we're going to be, maybe getting into... oh, we also had that girl showing up on a train at the very end of the last episode, too. So maybe we'll meet her. Maybe we'll get into what it's like at Jujutsu Tech, or maybe we'll go on our first, little mission or something, too. I don't know. But either way, I'm excited for this episode, guys, so let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, you know who he just reminded me of? I was talking about it last episode that the guy that tested Itadori, his voice actor. I think it also might be Razor from Hunter x Hunter. I can't quite remember though, but I think it might have been. Alright. This chick. Tokyo. Yeah. Not many people in the world. Alright. Oh. So they requested his be different? Alright. Just changing it because he wanted to. This music. Her. So is this who they're coming to meet here? What? Rook? Rook? What? Kugisaki Nobara. Okay. She has confidence. Be happy, I'm the one girl in your group. Nobara. Seems like an easier name to say than her last name. Probably try to call her that. Nobara. Kushigara? Is that what it was? I already forget. Gojo just being a badass up there. There's also a part in the opening, I think, that it looks like he almost takes his thing off. I guess I talked about that. I forgot I talked about that in the last episode. I wonder if it, like, suppresses his powers or some shit. I really like this opening song. Yeah, right there, it looked like he was about to take it off. Nobara. Gotta try to get these names down. Once I say them enough, I sometimes remember them, and I sometimes don't. Don't stare at me like that. The episode's called Girl of Steel. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? On a tour! Oh my god. Alright, where are they going? I don't know what that is. Oh! That's the curse. Okay, yep. Oh my god. What is she doing? It is pretty gross. Alright. Alright. Right. Slaughter demon. Scary. It's like looked like a cleaver at first, but not quite. So does she doesn't quite know yet about Suzuna, right? Being in him. Like, they mentioned swallowing a special grade object, but I don't know if she fully understands what that means for him. Like how he's sneaking around and she's just like... walking through confidently. Hmm. Yeah, she definitely seems very confident. Hmm. So this is her first year, but she acts like, oh shit. Oh, I think you may have found it, or one of them. Nice. Ugh. I hate that face. Damn, that was cool. Alright, take out its legs. Alright. Is that enough? Hmm. Right. Ah. How crazy she is. Alright, is she gonna be very scared, or is she gonna be very badass? It's gonna be one or the other in, like, a very, like, hardcore degree, I feel like. It's not gonna be an in-between. Hammer and nails! Kugisaki, that's what it was. I definitely said the wrong name before. Kugisaki. Nobara. That is a very unique power. She poked it in the eyes. Oh, shit. Oh. I hated how realistic that looked. That was an interesting transition. Oh, I don't know if we had those transitions last time. Cool. Kugisaki. I'll get it someday. They'll show it to me enough that I'll have it, maybe. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Oh, I hate, like, the realism of that eye is a little too much for me. Oh, can she control them? Alright. Nailed it. Wow. We're doing puns? Is that what we're doing? Oh. A kid? I don't trust it. I don't trust. No trust. Ugh. Uh-oh. Is this the same one or just a different one? Why is she hesitating? Is she scared to hit it? Yeah. Alright, so she's not used to ones that will do things like this. Hmm. Alright. Jeez. Not the way Itadori would think. She's surrendering. Good girl, though. Yeah. I mean... Can she control the nails while... Itadori? Jeez. Nice. What a badass. I kind of had a feeling he was gonna, like, save the day. But I kind of wanted to see what she would do. Oh? What is she gonna do with the arm? Some kind of voodoo thing? Shit! Oh my god! Damn, okay. That was cool. Interesting, alright. Neat. I liked it. I love the power base. It's like so simple, but just hammer and nails. Who would have thought? I would have never come up with that. Is she gonna have some backstory that involves hammer and nails, maybe? Why? Why? What's wrong with these people? Oh. Jeez. That's some imagery. Yeah, seriously. Just an excuse to live in Tokyo. Alright. That face. Hmm. All right. So a little bit of backstory on her. Just a bit. Hmm. All right. All right. Save the kid. When are you not in a foul mood? Food! It's gonna be like something silly, isn't it? Just ditch him. That's what you get for playing on your phone. No. Alright. I like this group. I want... Oh. Log. Juvenile Detention Center. What is this? Non-jutsu sorcerers. Ugh. Okay. One died. What? Okay. What? That's one hell of a cliffhanger. I don't know if I believe it, but I guess we'll see. Like, I don't know what kind of anime this is, but usually when an anime introduces like a small group like this, it's not gonna kill characters off. But maybe. I don't know. I don't believe it, but we'll see. I do hope that there's a good reason that he's writing in this log that one died, right? Like, I hope it's not just for the purpose of being a red herring, you know? I'm not a fan of when shows will throw in something like this at the end of an episode, literally just to try to, like, trick the viewer, you know? I really like this outro song. I think I was so focused on the visuals last episode that I didn't really listen to the song as much. It's really good. Alrighty, guys, that is gonna be it. I don't know what this Jujutsu stroll Juju stroll is. I'm worried. It looks like a cutesy kind of thing, but I never know whether the stuff after the credits is preview or something that's meant to be watched. I guess even preview is meant to be watched, but I don't like watching preview, but I'm just not going to watch whatever that is. So, yeah, that's the end of episode 3. Man, Good episode. I loved it. We got introduced to Nobara. It was like, I'm so bad at remembering her first name, or her last name. I mean, I think Nobara is her first name, right? I think her last name was it the Kushigara? Was that it? I said two different names, and now I can't remember which one was the right one. It was like the first bit of flashback with her, right? That it said it. Kushigara, was that it? I don't know. Was that it right there? This little window? I think it was, but the subtitles didn't pop up. Okay, come on, subtitles. Kugisaki. God damn it. Why do I keep saying Kushigara? Who's Kushigara? I don't know. Kugisaki. God damn it. Now I'm going to get myself confused. Anyway, sorry guys. Nobara, I should just call her that. That's the name I know for now. Kugisaki. Maybe eventually I'll get it. But we got introduced to her. She definitely has a interesting personality. She's it's very like stern and confident. It doesn't like, there are some things that she obviously lets her emotions show, but her dealing with that curse was almost like very analytical of her, I felt like. Like she was like, if I die, the kid's gonna die anyway. But if the kid dies, then I won't die. That's what she was saying at first. Now, she threw a little bit in after, where she said, like, after he was saved, she said, if I was the one who survived, there would have been no point, you know, which is more in-depth than before. But, like, the way she was analyzing the situation, it, like, I felt like it was a very, like non-emotional way of looking at it, which is sometimes good when you're making decisions, but yeah, I guess it was just nothing she could do in that situation, huh? The only thing that gets me is, I mean, I guess there's the shock factor, and who knows how intelligent the curse is. Like, the curse was smart enough to take a kid hostage, but, like, if I was a bad guy holding someone hostage, and someone's hand came through the wall behind me, I would just instantly kill the kid, you know? Like, obviously, that's only if I'm a bad guy. If I'm thinking from a bad guy point, I'd never want to kill a kid. But, like, you would think he would have just killed it as soon as he put his hand through it, and he's like, oh, I missed, and then gave him time to, like, twist his hand around, and then kick the wall in, and then, like, the monster turned around, held the fingernail to the kid's throat again, and then gave him time to, like, cut it, you know? So, like, sometimes I dislike that kind of stuff just because, like, if it was gonna hesitate that long, why didn't she just do something and win it, you know? Because if the thing was gonna hesitate anyway, obviously she didn't know it was gonna hesitate. So, I mean, really, if anything, Itadori kind of just lucked out that kid wasn't brutally murdered, you know? In that by breaking in the wall, he didn't, like, panic the monster and just shing, just stuck his finger right through his throat, you know? But I guess just surprise factor and stuff like that. I don't know. But that happens in a lot of anime though, so I kind of forgive it and overlook it. But I figured it was just something I should mention because I thought of it and I was like, but yeah. But yeah, seeing them go on their first little mission was cool because we still have to learn a lot about these curses. Like, now we've learned this episode that they are stronger and more powerful the higher the population, which makes sense since it's kind of like negative emotions and negative energy. So the more people that are there to have negative emotions and negative energy, the stronger they'll become. And that's interesting, addressing that she's from the countryside, so she's used to dealing with weaker ones, which is really introducing her to the idea that that they're going to be stronger, and so that way she'll be more prepared for it next time, hopefully. But yeah, now were there two of them? Or I guess were there like 3 of them, I guess, in total? Did she actually kill that one in the mannequin and then another one showed up? Because we know that Itadori killed one downstairs, so there's definitely like more than one. But, or did he like leave the mannequin body and then come out and grab the kid, you know? I don't know. I think it was a different one, but I guess it really doesn't matter. They took care of the problem in the end, so. But we got a little bit of backstory with Nobara. She, Kugisaki. I gotta try to keep saying the right name so I don't get it mixed up with the other one that I keep saying that I'm not gonna say. I don't want to get that word stuck in my head. I don't know where I got it from. But we got a little bit of her backstory in regards to, I mean, so far her motivation for coming to Tokyo seems very shallow, but I mean, it's her motivation, so whatever. I'm not here to question why she's here. I definitely think that kind of personality is going to clash big time, like it already did with Itadori, since Itadori is so into saving people, whereas she's just here because it was the easiest way to get to Tokyo, cheap or for free, you know. I think there was a little bit of a deeper thing when she said, like, if I would have stayed in the countryside, I would have died. I don't know how literal to take that. Was that just her, like, being depressed there, you know, and maybe this is how she's breaking out of her depression is by moving, you know, or what, but either way, we had this story about Saori, I think is how you say her name. She was just, seemed like this nice woman who hung out with this kid all the time in the small countryside. I know a lot of the times in the small countrysides there's not a lot of people to hang out with, so there might not have even been any kids her age to really hang out with, you know. And this nice woman, you know, gave her sweets and told her all these stories about Tokyo and everything, but for some reason the people in the countryside thought she was, you know, she thought that they were all stupid and like stupid country bumpkins, but I don't think that was the case from the little bit I got to see of her. So their arrogance and bullying her essentially bullied her out of that area, which, geez, that's pretty messed up story. And she moved back to Tokyo, I suppose, and now it's her dream to reunite with her, you know, which is a good dream. I don't know if becoming a Jujutsu sorcerer is the best idea with that dream, you know, if that is your dream, but yeah, we'll see. I'm sure her character is going to develop. We just met her, so I like her. She's interesting. She's definitely not my favorite character. I mean, I'm kind of weird in that a lot of the times my favorite character ends up being the protagonist just because they're usually the ones that are the most relatable to me anyway. I really like Gojo, though. He's very, like, goofy and over the top, and I love it. So he's up there. Like, I'm liking both Itadori and Gojo. I'm just waiting to kind of see more before I really decide, like, who's my favorite. And I kind of want to see more characters if there are going to be more characters, you know. But yeah, we got a little teaser at the end. I talked about it a little bit during the credits, but we, apparently there's something so powerful that people who don't normally see curse energy could see it, which, isn't good. And the 3 first years, so Itadori, Nobara, and, Fushiguro were sent, and one of them died, apparently. And like I said during the credits, I'm not a big fan of this kind of ending just because I feel like they're going to go back on it and one of them isn't going to die, or it's going to be like a different meaning of the word die or something, and they did it just to like trick the audience. And I never like when they do something just to trick the audience and like cliffhanger them. Like, I understand if like the episode has to end and it had to end on a cliffhanger because that's just how the story went. But this was something thrown in there specifically to be like, all right, watch the next episode because you get to see who dies. Just kidding, no one dies, you know. But Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. But yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing, like, a emergency level event where all three of these guys have to fight, like, one thing that might be that strong, you know, because that'd be kind of cool to see them, like, working together rather than, like, competing and splitting up and sitting out and waiting for them to do stuff, you know, kind of like, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, anyway, the power base is really cool for Nobara. Like, I never would have thought, if you told me to try to guess what her powers were, I would have never thought I'd say she channels her cursed energy into nails and hammers them at people. It's so unique. It makes me wonder what, like, the rest of the people's abilities are, because, like, some of the abilities look kind of crazy in the opening, you know? I don't fully grasp what they are, but I believe there were some that I was, like, just thinking to myself, that's interesting, you know? Which I think we kind of saw her, like, flinging something in the opening, and maybe it was the nails that we saw, but I really like the imagery of their power channeling through things, which isn't really something we get to see with Itadori too much, but we got to see it a lot with I think we got to see it a bit with Fushiguro. He had that energy, like, around his hands at one point, and then we also saw it here with Nobara. I like how it's like a color, but then with, like, a strong black outline to it, you know, and stuff like that, I believe, if I'm thinking about it properly. Sometimes I have a really bad memory of, like, describing this stuff, but I really loved... Yeah, it has, like, a really... Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's like a green, like a tealish color, it seems like, with the black outlines. And I love how, like, each character might have, like, a different color with those strong black outlines. It just makes it look really, really cool and really stands out. And I feel like it's a lot different than a lot of, like, what you see the powers look like in a lot of different shows, you know, like the energy that they emit for their powers, you know. But yeah. I definitely see, like, the ability for some really amazing fights to be in this show, and that's something that I really look forward to. Don't get me wrong, these were pretty cool here. We got to see her powers in action, even though we only got to see a little bit. She flung a couple nails and then learned that she can manipulate them from range and stuff like that. But Itadori's fight was pretty cool. Just him, like, dashing around, cutting off the limbs with that cleaver he was given, you know, or, like, big knife kind of thing. And that was pretty cool. But, like, I feel like they have, like, the animation is very smooth, and it makes me really excited for, like, a crazy fight to happen. And I feel like it's bound to happen in a show like this, so. But, yeah, guys, I'm hyped. I can't wait to see the next episode, even regardless of the fact that I don't know how I have to wait until next episode to see how I feel about this this ending. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you, well, I guess this is a Patreon show, so you might already be on my Patreon. Very appreciated if you are. But if you're not, if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, I watch these Patreon shows. I watch the entire show, and then I release it weekly on my Patreon. And then once I finish the show, I start releasing it onto my YouTube. So right now, I'm going through Jujutsu Kaisen, but something will replace Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm also going through Black Sails as well, the live-action pirate show. So, once you're seeing this on YouTube, that means that something else replaced it. So check that out if you want to support me on there and get access to all that content. So, or if you just want to see the rest of Jujutsu Kaisen, every other episode is going to be on there if you're watching this on YouTube. So check that out. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.